I do not have access to. So I'm not saying he shouldn't be Seed 3. It's just surprising to me that just based on his placements recently, and he's actually starting off with the Asuri here. I think we've seen some of this today from him. His Katars are very strong, and we haven't seen necessarily, I think, too much promising from Cosolix today, and I was expecting some of that after yesterday. We'll see what happens here in the losers bracket for his first streamed match.
Yeah, I mean, there is that possibility that Cosolix is just a twos lord, but right now he is, of course, on that main weapon. You saw him immediately throw away the hammer so that he could wait for the lance spawn. Has yet to get any major momentum. He's doing his traditional dash dancing, waiting for the opportunity. He whiffs a sidelight nair. Cosolix just a little bit off his game. Might be a little bit nervous considering he's on that lower side like we were saying earlier.
Also, something important to note is the person who sent him down into the losers bracket, like, if you, before today, if you looked at a bracket and saw, like, oh, Cosolix 0-3 against Santi, ooh, a little bit of a rough day for Cosolix here, but then you look at what Santi did today, and Santi 3-0'd Cody Travis, so, like, that outcome is not crazy based on what Santi has been able to do today. Stingray opening this one up real strong, almost looking like a Megdi Boomy game here.
Yeah, and of course that parallel to Santi is Santi does have a really good Asuri as well. So Cosolix coming in, does not get the opportunity to pick up the lance. He's going to be on the hammer. And actually his hammer is looking more alive in this one. Dodges through the down air, gets away from the sidelight follow-up, but you're not seeing the punishes once he gets out.
Ooh, that weapon toss going to disarm him. He's able to float over, grab the lance on that left soft platform here on the Crystal Temple. Stingray doing a good job of not getting punished. Like, he's not throwing out a lot of moves to give Cosolix those punish opportunities, and the ones that he does throw out, he's doing relatively safe, which is, it's looking really good for him so far, as he already still has the damage lead on this second stock. I think Stingray, I don't know if he's read on this final stock yet, and he's already taken the second one from Cosolix.
He is just giving Cosolix a death by 1,000 cuts. Like you said, he's playing it really smart and safe. Like, he's just doing this like a falling nair on top of Cosolix. Have yet to see a signature come out. Meanwhile, Cosolix swinging for the fences hits the neutral signature, and we've seen quite a few signatures come out from Cosolix.
Going to be able to steal that weapon spawn away from Stingray, who's going to attempt to go unarmed. Is able to grab those Katars. He got an unarmed hit as well before that. So he's basically a full stock up here, choosing how he's able to initiate onto Cosolix to deal with all that dashing movement that Cosolix does, going for the read there with the down air.
Yeah, wanted to go big. Wanted that Gimp. If Stingray had dodged down, could have potentially led to his death there, but Stingray very smartly got out of that situation and can continue his death by 1,000 cuts, just slicing Cosolix up.
It seems like, specifically for this matchup, a lot of the moves Stingray is using in the air is that Katar in air. So we're kind of maybe going back a year or so to the kind of older Katar meta that we've seen. Now he's actually playing really grounded as Cosolix is floating in the air, but where the Katar player would just kind of float around and go for that Katar nair to kind of cover that 360 degree, not a huge diameter on that, but still it'll hit a little bit behind you, a little bit in front, above, below. So depending on where your opponent is, definitely against someone like Cosolix. Oh man, that side air. He's going to be able to get back here.
Death. Yep.
Nice D-Sig.
Really good choice.
With Cosolix's dashing and his sort of back and forth jittery movement that he does more than a lot of other players, that Katar Nair could be really helpful for him to just kind of throw out that general area move rather than one that's super targeted.
Yeah, it's a really smart move if you've got a lot of confidence in your movement and your positioning to stack up. But a recovery from Stingray will lead to the first stock, and Cosolix now going to have to make an adjust potential for the Olgrim, but no, he's going to go with the Scarlet again. Didn't see the most out of the lance of Cosolix. It really felt like when he had the momentum, it was on the hammer.
Now, based on the way Stingray is playing, I would be kind of worried about playing Axe into him. I would be worried about those sort of longer startup frames, longer recovery lag frames on miss than you would have with something like Hammer, where you can throw out a Stomp, you can throw out a Sidelight, and you can cover a lot of options with that. Or even just the Hammer Nair is going to be a much safer move than the Axe Nair.
Yeah, but like, you can Axe downline if Stingray is going to continually approach with the falling Nair the way that he has been. But right now, Stingray on the sword. Cosolix did get his starting weapon, but okay, nice three-piece coming out from Cosolix, starting to find more momentum.
Seeing those classic Cosolix dashes coming out. Hit the reverse Nair into the turn around recovery.
Didn't pick up his lance. Going to go over to the hammer for the knockout potential.
Now, Stingray's doing a great job here of kind of playing at Cosolix's pace. He is behind in this game, but definitely in the last game, you saw Stingray playing at a pace that, unless he was going up against someone like Cosolix, you probably wouldn't see him playing in quite that way. So he's playing it at Cosolix's pace, which last game worked for him, but this game, not so much. Cosolix doing a great job adapting to this.
Yeah, this is really Cosolix in the driver's seat, but Stingray immediately gets the hit, the neutral signature on top. Cosolix reacted with the jump, and now it's basically even again.
That one covering just a little bit down there, enough to make contact. Get that orange KO. That was huge. That Stingray definitely fighting his way back in this, but if Cosolix continues to do what he did before, going to dodge out of that one before he took too much damage. You've seen those side airs come in. Doesn't quite have the range, but that stack neutral light, that's going to pick up. There's a side light neutral light. That got the dodge, and the neutral signature grabs him. The nair to finish it up.
And this is that burst out. Instead of that pacing that Stingray had, instead he's just going in on top of Cosolix, getting 3 for the extension and getting the stocks. And now Cosolix has to do something. He has to play a little bit more aggressive. Otherwise, the pace is not going to be in his favor.
And now you're seeing some of those safer moves to throw out. You saw that that downlight coming out from Cosolix, and by the time Stingray was able to attempt to punish it, Cosolix already dashed away. So that lower recovery on those whiffed moves, he's not finding those punishes. One of the first hits, and really the only hit he got on Cosolix's hammer, he started off with a weapon toss as his kind of opener to get through that defense.
Good dodge through the end sig. Cosolix is just throwing out these signatures, and it's not landing. Down tick finally hits, but it's not going to be enough to lead to the knockout, and Cosolix going to stick with the hammer, hoping he can get the D-Light side air for the finisher.
Ooh, bouncing off the stage.
It bounced.
The soft platform, man. I swear, it's like your friend 10% of the time, and the rest of the time it's your enemy. Oh my gosh! What did he just do? What did he just do?
Unarmed beat out hammer in the offstage. You saw the stars come out, and Cosolix was gone. Stingray takes game number 2.
That's going to be a juicer replay. There was that neutral signature after that bad dodge from Cosolix. And we were just talking about that soft platform. It wasn't Cosolix's friend. Cosolix thought he was safe on it. Boom, chase dodge down, down air, and he goes for the ground pound. No immediate recovery came out from Cosolix. He went for the jump there. Holy cow. There you're seeing some of those stats. I don't know. I haven't actually been looking at those in a while. Damage dealt 436 to 395. 3, 2, man. What an explosive ending. And there was an explosive middle as well with that neutral signature off of that bad dodge from Cosolix. Holy cow.
And here we are, game number 3 now. Cosolix has to bring it all the way back, win the next 3 games in a row. Otherwise, he is knocked out of the tournament. Has the lance in hand, but still not finding as much momentum as he did at the start of the last one. Nice nair follow-up. Okay. Oh, he's gone. No way Stingray lets him back.
A little bit surprised he didn't go for at least an immediate weapon toss there, since there is a spawn. Like, it's going to be a Katara weapon toss. Oh, that neutral signature. Send in high. He's going to punish that one. Goes for the D-Light ground pound, wanting that maximum damage. Almost got the GC sidelight as well. Didn't quite have the range on it. It's going to be that lower range of the unarmed kid. Has the sword in hand. Trying to toss the weapon to open up Cosolix. Maybe beta dodge right after that. Out came that down signature, covering a lot of space.
And this is Stingray really feeling himself. You can see it in the movement, the way that he is playing much more forward onto Cosolix, trying to play that aggressive role. And he is just feeling good, ready to take this 3-0. Cosolix trying to put some distance between the two of them. Needs to get the stock off of Stingray. Might swap to the hammer? Oh, okay, that was not the play. He's done. That was not the play.
Oh, it doesn't get it. Yo, what? That was a touch?
His forehead is a hitbox, so he still touches, but Stingray with the double Zare and a wave goodbye. And Stingray still looking good.
I'm sure everybody is mauling that counted as a wall touch.
Yeah, the forehead's a hitbox. All right, final stock here for Cosolix. Tournament stock here for Cosolix. And he is playing like he knows it. Nice ground pound.
What?
Risky play,
Are you
and
crazy?
Stingray's going to come back up. He was trying to cover the wall, wanted to double tap.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
The GC side C, are you kidding me? Like, that was such a mistake, dude.
Stingray able to make it back. That was almost the evener. Cosolix still got a lot of damage, though. Sidelight, nothing. Okay. Okay, he waited.
He's back into this one here. You saw him. I respect the confidence of Cosolix going for the ground pound again. The ground pound that then just a few moments ago led to his death. So I'll give him the credit for going for that one again. That was a big play that he needed. GC side sig, man. Yikes. That's a big yikes from me, dog.
Yeah, that's a scary one. But Cosolix is still alive. Risky spot to be off stage with the lance. Has yet to touch down. Gonna use that weapon toss to guarantee it. He's got the hammer in hand, though. Stingray has the damage advantage. Risky play with the D-Sig, but he's covers himself with the down air. Still, he burns a lot going in the air for that.
Just kind of footsying around. D-Light recovery. Oh, not enough.
One more of those. One more of those, and Cosolix is gone. He's going to play the corners. D-Light recovery, and Cosolix is out of there. Stingray going to win it out 3-0 over Cosolix.
That is an impressive finish from Stingray, grabbing that one. Keeping it in control basically the entire set. You were seeing some more of the confidence come out from Stingray as well. He was nailing so many different reads. I was loving to see it. There's that first ground pound that led to his death. Look how long that was. Oh my gosh. That took so long for him to get that one. Stingray went deep for that. I think here's where, yeah, there's the ground pound. Bro, toss your weapon. What is that? That actually frustrates me. Like, I'm actually
You're mad for him.
I'm getting a little bit heated and angry.
You know, I respect trying to double tap. He was not 100% confident that he had the stock. He wanted to put out a hitbox on that corner, and if it had hit, then it would have stage spiked. But it missed, and it let Stingray hit the nair, chase dodge up, get the wall touch, and get back. And that slight misstep